Hello and welcome to the Breaking Free podcast. I'm your host, Nathan Francis, and today is the third solo podcast from the Healthy Season solo series. Today on the show, I'm not really sure what I'm going to talk about. Super authentic, super real here, but actually, I've got a bit of an idea what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about today is is a follow on from the first episode where I was talking about how you can navigate this healthy season. And now I'm going to be this podcast will be about how you can navigate 2026 and moving forward and beyond. Now, if you're starting to realize and starting to awaken to some things going on here in the world, might be feeling like something's wrong, something's off, there's something not quite right about what is going on here in the world, then that is a perfect place to start and is a perfect and it's okay to feel that way because I was feeling that way from about 2018 through to 2020 that something was quite off, something was wrong, and as I was starting to awaken into the truths here on this planet, it soon become very evident that things are not actually okay here. And it's a perfect place to start. So, if you're at the start of this journey and you're starting to question things and start to be like, hey, that doesn't sound quite right, or it doesn't sound, or it sounds off, it just doesn't feel right inside my body, whatever it is that someone's saying to you out there in the news or TV or whatever it is, that's a perfect place to be because then you can start to question things and then it's time to then question yourself. But if you're starting to question things here in the world, that's okay. And what I'm gonna offer the advice here is to keep asking those questions. Don't stop asking those questions. Keep researching, keep asking those questions, and you'll find the answers. So the best way to navigate the 2026 through to 2020 or 2030 period is learn the world truths, learn what's going on here, learn that everything you see, everything that you hear, everything going on the screens is put there for a reason, and it's put there from people that, wow, we can get a little bit tinfoil bodysuit here, but I actually don't think they're people. That's just me. Look at the American Horror Story series. Now, some of these TV shows, side tangent. Now, some of these TV shows, actually all of them, are put here for, they're not make believe, they're not fictional. This stuff's real. So I believe that the people orchestrating this aren't actually people. So there you go. I believe it goes beyond us, beyond this realm. Anyway, it's all put here for distraction, to distract you from your purpose, to mind control you, to be a slave, to sell your soul, to all the things. Anyway, that's why this is here. And the best way to navigate through that is to take those influences out one by one. Now, lower your screen time, lower your music time, lower your news intake if you like watching the news, lower your screen time, get out in the sun, get out in nature, get out in the ocean, do things that bring you joy. Because as Nikola Tesla said, they want to know the secrets to the universe. Think energy, frequency, and vibration. Do things that raise your energy. Do things that give you energy, natural energy, not the energy drinks that are full of caffeine and sugar that are fucking no good for you. Don't go consuming those. But do things that raise your energy naturally. Go to the gym, work out, exercise, swim, bike ride, run, fucking walk, hop, jump, skip, all the things, right? Move the body, yoga, breath work, do something, right? And then that raises the energy. Vibration. Work on your emotions through this next period. Understand where your anger comes from. Understand why you're sad. Understand and process those feelings and deal with them. Look at your life from ages 0 to 8 and see how those loops and those cycles are still playing out now when you're a fully grown adult. Work on your emotions, process them, journal them. How am I feeling today? It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to be whatever it is. It's safe. It's familiar. It's okay. Start working on those emotions and allowing them to be felt, to be seen, to be heard. Work on yourself mentally. Stop watching the porn. Stop watching the news. Because all these things on a vibration level lower your vibration. When you're in a lower state of vibration, yes, you are. You're susceptible to depression, anxiety, all these things. Raise your vibration, raise your frequency. Stop watching the news. Stop listening to music that's making you feel shit. Stop listening actually just stop surrounding yourself with people that are lowering your frequency and vibration with the drama and the bullshit and all the things. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who inspire you. Surround yourself with things that do uplift you and inspire you. You might have to change your environment. You might have to move out of your hometown like I did 3, 4 years ago. You might have to actually take action to change. So work on yourself mentally. Now, mentally, you would have heard me say this multiple times, but when you work on yourself mentally, it's like going to the gym and getting big arms. Now, you're not just going to walk into the gym and get big arms straight away. It's going to take a bit of work, a bit of out rep the negative with the positive, right? So if you've got the news in beaming in your eyes in one ear, and you got music about bending girls over and partying or heartbreak songs or whatever they are programming you to whatever, then replace them with some hypnosis recordings. Replace them with habits that build your life, that uplift you, that inspire you, that get you out of bed every day to give you that zest for life, that passion for life that you had when you were 5 years old. Do more of that. Raise the frequency, raise your energy, raise your vibration. Work on yourself physically. Stop eating the shit food. Stop injecting yourself. Stop fucking putting bloody what's that, testosterone and peptides and shit in your arms to cheat your way to a good body. Stop loading yourself with caffeine. Stop drinking energy drinks. Stop drinking coffee. Stop eating Maccas. Stop eating KFC. Stop fucking shopping at Coles and Woolies and getting sprayed processed food. Stop shopping at Walmart. Stop fucking what's the coffee franchise? The one that Bill Gates owns. Starbucks. Stop drinking Starbucks coffee. Stop drinking Zarafa's coffee. That's big here in Australia. Stop feeding yourself pure and utter garbage. Take care and nurture the body that you've inhibited this human experience. Yes, that might sound brutal. Yes, that might sound harsh, but that's the point. Stop eating, injecting, and drinking the system. Stop drinking the alcohol, for God's sake. Stop drinking the wine. Stop. Just stop and read the book How to Eat, Move, Be Healthy. There'll be a link in the show notes. The Bible of Health. Paul Check can come in. You can read his book. You can start taking care of yourself physically. You can start to learn what your body likes in terms of food again. You can start to move more functionally, more correct. So take care of yourself physically and just stop. Like a lot of people these days are consuming those energy drinks full of caffeine, full of sugar, just disrupts the gut. Now, a lot of like you'll learn as you go that a lot of health gut coaches that I've interviewed will talk about the gut brain connection. Your brain's connected to your gut's connected to your brain. So if you're consuming this utter shit and putting it in your body, you're not only disrupting your gut, you're disrupting your brain. The gut brain barrier is not fucking there, it's not functioning properly. You're not able to feel, you're not able to process. The body switches off. You go offline basically. Get your body back online. Your body can do some cool shit. It can function. It can do some real cool stuff. You just got to remove the toxins, right? All these sicknesses and illnesses and diseases. Go back, listen to my podcast with Paul Lindards. Go back, listen to my podcast with Jason Christoph. I have a Cindy O'Meara. All of these illnesses and diseases that you have latched onto as a label is through toxic buildup, toxin buildup, unfelt, unprocessed emotions, but also the food and the water and whatever else you're consuming. Your body is just toxic. Your body loves you. Your body wants to keep you safe. So to get rid of these toxins, it's gonna make you sick and have all these diseases and illnesses. Just stop, get the toxins out, clean your body up, clean your water, clean your food, start getting rid of the toxins, take care of your vessel because in 2026 to 2030, you're going to need a clean vessel. Otherwise, you may not make it through. And it's as simple and as harsh and as brutal as that. So clean yourself up, clean your body, clean yourself up physically, move your body, lose the weight. If you start moving your body and processing your emotions, fuck me, you'll be very surprised on how much weight you'll actually lose. Very, very, very important. It's as much mentally as it is nutritionally as it is emotionally, right? Get those three things working in order, and oh my God, look out, you might be a new person come 2026. Back end if you're carrying a little bit of extra weight, right? Simple as that. It can be that fucking simple if you just get up and move. Next thing, what do I go? Mentally, physically, emotionally, now spiritually. Where are you giving your power away to? Are you giving your power away to the news and buying every single fucking story that they're telling you? Because if you're buying every single fucking story that they're telling you, then you're probably going to be in a very, very interesting space spiritually and emotionally. You're going to be in a bit of fight, flight, freeze, fear, panic, and terror. So probably stop watching the news, right? Then ask yourself, where am I saying yes in my life? You might be a people pleaser. You might be saying yes to everything, and you might be pouring from that empty cup. Just think about it. Where do you really want to do that thing? Do you really want to go and see that person? Do you really want to offer assistance when they ask for it? Because if you have that first feeling, that first thought that the answer is no, then go with it and start to master your use of the word no. You're going to need to use the word no a lot moving forward, probably more so than the start of 2020. You're going to need to use the word no, not only to the system and to what they're going to try and bring in, but also to people, places, things. You're going to need to start using the word no. If you can master the art of using the word no and use your yes when you want to use your yes, then that is another imperative step towards whatever it is. So start mastering the word no. And it is okay to say no. And if they have an issue with you saying no, that's on them, not you. That's not your problem. Use your word no to the system, to things. And as I did a post on my Instagram back earlier in 2025, I had a photo of the Melbourne Cricket Ground, MCG, and it was a quote that my one of my footy coaches used when I was little, and he said, "Nath, always give your first option." Now I went back to that moment and thought, hang on a minute, we can give our first option in life if we just go with that first feeling, go with that first thought. The more you go with that first feeling, go with that first thought in life, the better your life will get because you're listening and you're feeling into that inner guidance that's just trying to guide you somewhere special. Because, you might come home from somewhere and you go, "Oh, I shouldn't have gone there today." You might come home from a supermarket or somewhere and you'll go, "Oh, I shouldn't have gone there." Had that feeling and then something bad happened. The more we listen to that feeling and act and action those feelings, the better our life's going to be and the more we can navigate through 2026 to 2030 and beyond. Okay? Listen to those feelings, action those feelings. And if you feel like you shouldn't go somewhere, then don't go there. If you feel like you shouldn't do something, then don't do it. You know, if you feel like you've had an awesome idea and it's come straight to you, then act on it straight away. All right. Go with those feelings, go with those first thoughts, because the more you tap into that and the more you won't allow the overthinking, the overanalyzing part of yourself to take over, and then you'll just sit on your hands, nothing will happen. So simple, just go with it and go with that first feeling and first thought. Next thing, spiritually as well. The more you clean up your environment, clean up your body, clean up your health, your body can start doing some pretty cool shit. And that is in a spiritual way. You might have heightened intuition, heightened psychic abilities, all the things. That's your body coming back online. That is your soul coming in to show you that you have innate human gifts and human potential that exists inside of you. You might have a really awesome singing voice. You might have an or whatever that is, whatever that gift is, it will present itself to you in a very enlightening spiritual way. Develop that gift that you have inside, whatever it is. Develop it, nurture it, do the work on yourself to better yourself so that that gift can just blossom because then you blossom, right? The more you do everything that I just ranted about in the last 5 minutes, the more opportunities and gifts that will come back online that were just hidden underneath some stuff that may not have been yours, and you just blowing the dust off it. So those that are listening and watching will know what I'm talking about. If you're in the midst of it right now, do those things. Follow that advice that I just gave you. Yes, it was brutal. Yes, it was in a very direct way. But if you can do that over the next 4 years, you'll learn pretty quickly that you're here to change things, you're here to shake things up, and you're here to be an absolute fucking powerhouse. Because we're all here to do that in our own unique way. We all are creative. We all have unique gifts and talents that are just waiting to blossom with the world, but they're just sitting underneath all this shit, all these stories, all these programs, all these belief systems that we aren't worthy, we aren't enough. It's just sitting there in a big cloth of dust, and all we got to do is just blow the dust off and let the the soul, let the human blossom. Just blow the dust off yourself, right? So the four pillars of strength: mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. You get them working in unison and aligned on your vision and on your path. It will present itself to you. And as I said before with Nikola Tesla, the more we can raise our frequency and our vibration and our energy, the better our inner world's going to be, the better the outer world's going to be. And you'll soon realize that the person standing back at you in front of the mirror has all the power. There is no world government figure. There is no celebrity. There is no athlete. There is no star. There is no whatever. There is no Jesus that has more power than you. You have the power. You have the potential. You have everything that ever existed out there inside of you. You were told, you were beaten down, you were hammered down, you were conditioned and told that you had no power. It was taken away from you from a system that profits off of your weakness, dependence, your laziness, your stupidity, and your absolute just dumbness. And the more that you can look at yourself in the mirror and see the power and the potential that exists inside of you, the better you'll be. And if you cannot see that power and that potential that does exist inside of you, then reach out to me because I can see it in everyone. We all have power. We all have potential. We all came here with a mission and with a purpose. And it is incumbent upon us to step into that now and to clean ourselves up and to move through the next 4 or 5 years as we go into 2030. You can learn the world truths, you can learn all the truths that exist out there in the world, but you must stand in front of that mirror and go within and learn your own. Because then you don't become another cog in a system. You're working on the most important thing in your life, and that is the vessel that is yours, that is you. Work on you. And that will have a ripple effect amongst those around you. So if there's one thing to take away from this podcast in 2026, moving forward, is to get healthy, get clean, get strong, and rid the system from your own system and believe in yourself. Do not believe in Trump. Do not believe in Jesus. Do not believe in Albo. Do not believe in fucking who else? What else do people believe in? Don't believe in your celebrities, your sports stars, your athletes, your any public figure out there. Do not believe in them. Do not believe in me. Believe in yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror, dead in the eye, and believe in you. We are a compressed fractal of this universe. Therefore, we are a compressed fractal of God. Therefore, we are God. And believe in you. There is no figure that is going to waltz back in here and resurrect from the dead again. We resurrect, we rebuild, re die, we rebirth. Parts of us die, parts of us rebirth, we resurrect. That figure, Jesus, showed us the way. He showed us the blueprint on how to navigate this realm. He is not coming back. We are coming back. It is as simple as that. We're Jesus, we're God. We can create our own universe and create our own world. That is our power. He showed us that. So stand in the mirror and believe in you. Believe in what you're capable of because you did not come here to do one thing every single day and call it a day. You came here to do and be multiple things. We are creator beings. We are creators of our own universe and creators of our own reality through our thoughts, through our feelings, and through our emotions. And again, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think energy, frequency, and vibration. This has been the Breaking Free podcast. I hope you enjoyed the three-part solo series. This one was a bit more truthful, and a bit more raw and honest and direct. If this triggered you, awesome, job done. Believe in you, believe in your power, believe in your potential, and go for it in the next 4 years. Otherwise, you may not be here. And that is the brutal, harsh reality of the world we are currently in. You may not make it through, but if you can follow each of those steps in your own life and believe in you, then I'll see you in 2030 out the other side. Thank you for listening and watching wherever in the world you are. This has been the Breaking Free podcast, solo episode part three. Chat to you all again soon. Some awesome guests are in the can for 2026. Cannot wait to share all the awesome content with you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you had an awesome, healthy season. Let's really hit the ground running now. Time to move the needle. Cheers.